And we begin tonight with an Airbnb nightmare. A family from Arkansas was vacationing in Scottsdale when they made a disturbing discovery. A hidden camera disguised as a smoke detector was right above their bed. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. For 12 News at 10, I'm Kariba Devine. Mark Curtis has the night off. This is all according to a recently filed lawsuit. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono is joining me live in studio tonight. And Bianca, the details of this story just kind of make your skin crawl.
They really do. I'm told after this family spent their first night in the house, they woke up the next morning and noticed that the smoke detector was in an unusual place. And upon closer inspection, they say they realized it was a camera with years worth of footage. This large Scottsdale home in the Paradise Heights neighborhood near Shea Boulevard and 114th Street is now at the center of a federal lawsuit.
It's a very upsetting thing.
Joseph Brown is an attorney representing the victims who rented this home when it was an Airbnb in March of last year. They were vacationing in the valley from Arkansas, prepared to spend $2,700 for their 5-night stay. But their vacation took a twisted turn after the first night.
Go on vacation as a family and we're going to have a great time. And instead you have this horrific event.
A newly filed lawsuit against the property owner and Airbnb says the family's 2 kids went to bed and the couple went into the primary bedroom, sharing some intimate moments. The next morning, they noticed a smoke detector directly above their bed. It seemed unusual, so they took a closer look, realizing it was actually a hidden camera. Inside the camera, a memory card with footage of several people dating back to 2020.
I think their biggest concern was that, what was recorded? Were their kids filmed? Is there stuff in the kids' room that they couldn't find?
They called Scottsdale police and Airbnb as they packed their bags and left. 12 News attempted to speak with residents at the home on Friday. Nobody answered the door, but a few minutes later,
We've been trying to reach the owners.
a man and woman came outside, and when we started asking questions, they said no comment.
How many people have stayed in this home and not realized that that camera was there?
In a statement, Airbnb saying hidden cameras have always been and will always be banned on Airbnb, and issues are exceptionally rare. We supported the guest and suspended the host from the platform last year, and we stand ready to assist law enforcement with any investigation into this allegation.
You've gotten more reaction from Airbnb than we have. We couldn't even get a return phone call.
Scottsdale police say their investigation remains open and active.
Very perverse reasons that someone put a camera over the top of the master suite bedroom. And I think that that's really shocking to me that Scottsdale PD really didn't dive into this much further.
And according to Scottsdale records, the owner of that home was cited for failing to have a required vacation rental license and for failing to respond to an emergency at their rental property. Again, the police investigation remains open and they are searching for additional victims. We're live in studio tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, Bianca, thank you.